Hello again folks and welcome back to Let's Play Digimon World 2. I'm in Dungeon Master Darius. Last we left off, oh boy, I had done some grinding. Why did I do some grinding? Because I felt the need for it. But these are my results so far. I'm not done, and I think at this point onwards I'm going to just let them level naturally, because I've easily done like 20 hours of grinding alone just to get them to this point, because I done messed up. When I was trying to digivolve Monty with DNA Digivolution, I accidentally made him a V-Dramon, not a V-Mon. Why this is bad? Well, that means he doesn't get to become a Flame Dramon instead of a Air Dramon, or whatever. And that makes him so as he becomes an Arrow V-Dramon, which I didn't want. I wanted him to become an Imperial Dramon. So I essentially had to... I went in, DNA Digivolved them again, and they are currently now level 25, 26. But hey, Monty is now a Ray Dramon. I didn't get to show off Flame Dramon because he's weaker at this point. But yeah, I screwed up, got him up to Phoenixmon, used the Deltamon to Digivolve him into a Vmon. Bam, here's what he is now. Kuga is doing good as a Kabuterimon. He already did reach Hercules Kabuterimon, but I wanted him to be proper strong for getting through this. And then Kiki actually did reach Rosemon levels, but I decided that I wanted to have everyone relatively even. So all of them were level 1 when I had started grinding like 10-ish hours ago. Now, you might be thinking, hey Dar, how many hours have you now poured into this game? Well, let me tell you, I don't know. And honestly, the game doesn't either. It clocks out maximum at 99 hours and 59 minutes. There was also a moment where I had a bit of a scare about having lost my save, but I managed to save it. So that's why that second save is now gone. But anyways, let's proceed with the story. Maybe, seeing as my team is now just ridiculous, I don't need to ever worry about having to grind ever again. Guy can dream. Hope, even. So let's see, I think we want to go... What is it? We got 3 more ports? 3 more ports. Or 3 more domains. Let's do Scan, seeing as it's up by the Toy Town. Maybe there'll be a proper challenge there. I see a Greymon. Let's see. Now what I pretty much did for grinding is just focused on basically killing every single Digimon that I saw that was at least champion rank, because rookies really did not give much in the way of experience points, which is saddening because, you know, there's a lot of grinding to be done. And honestly, I don't have a problem with this game's grinding so much as I have a problem with this game's speed. Kind of like when you like what? We get into a fight, it takes like 10 seconds to get into the actual command list. And then every single Digimon takes like 5 seconds to process, I'm gonna do this attack. And then the next one moves, I'm gonna do this attack. It's a whole lot of stuff like that. Now, I also just want to show off my Digimon because they are cool. Wasn't really expecting to have a Lilymon by the end of this, but hey, here we are. Oh, Platinum Sukamon. Now, of course, I've been kind of just going with their best possible things to get through the thing, so Hornbuster, or not Hornbuster. Show off Lightning Blast, though. And yeah, she's still rocking Trick or Treat. I did trimmed down some of the attacks that they have, simply because I wasn't using a lot of them. Rawr. Rawr. Damn. Some good damage. I think I got the rest of this game won. It's just a matter of trying to get through some of these dungeons. Yeah, I can basically take out an entire group of Digimon with like 2 attacks. Which I don't mind. I did. Was it because of how many Digivolution points that they have that they are significantly stronger? I mean, I'd get that if that is the thing that makes them stupid strong at this point. Hornbuster, why not? Gonna show off some of these attacks. Flaming Rocket. Actually, what we got from Flamedramon. The Fires of Courage. And, yeah, looks different when using it from Raydramon. God damn, I love that image. No Hornbuster yet. Poof. Yeah, murders with poof. And I made sure to get myself at a point where even if I do a lot of fighting, I won't level up for a bit. Just because one of my other gripes with this game, which is pretty much being forced to leave an area in order to digivolve. Which I get, I just don't like. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Probably just gonna run away from the good majority of the fights now too, unless I just do one of these things where it's like, oh, a couple of you guys just gonna Grizzly Wing, do a strike, and trick or treat. Yard, haha. Eat Batty Death. God, that is still such insane damage. I'm glad she got Trick or Treat though. It's kind of a soothing attack. And that just leaves the one guy to make a Kabuterimon waste a little bit of MP. Oh, look at me, I'm blocking. Ah. Oh well. Do that a good 8 more times. Got ourselves a level up. Now, really, I would love to be able to just know where the hell the exit is in this place. But that's not how the game's gonna let me play it, is it? Let's see. Purple? Yeah. Please be the exit. And what's cool too is that when it does come to the grinding, the domain that you start here with, where you fight Dark Tyrannomon, forget which one it is, that's the one that is actually perfect for just going in and grinding, because each of the monsters, each of the groups there give roughly 100, 180 at most, I think. But at the same time, there's like only 2 floors, so you don't really have to worry about it. Always the same mobs. And it's just a matter of, oh, did they spawn in the areas that I need them to? Bum, 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 bum. I kind of imagine that if I am able to get through each of the dungeons just okay, then I don't know. If I could do it like 1 dungeon per episode, might be done relatively quick. I'm not sure. I say relatively because they're still, you know, traveling through these domains. At least the music in these areas ain't that bad. And nope. Felt the need to step into that room, hoping that it was going to have something other than just a Tyrannomon. Just nah. I'd bother with more of the fights more if it weren't for the fact that the fights just kind of bog down a lot of things. Which is a sucky thing to say, considering that's like the main mechanic of the goddamn game. Okay, there's the one. Why not? We'll go ahead and kill this other crew. As soon as it loads. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, I like this game. I really do. I don't hate it, at the least. It's just that the slowness of the loading, the slowness of the animations, all of that really does bog down the game. And makes the grinding experience all the worse. Especially for those that don't like grinding. You know, I have a stupid theory about why it loads so long. And that's because each of the attacks has a sound file attached to it when Digimon calls it out. I don't know if it's like additional precious seconds to really load it in, but, you know. Seems like something that might have been a little bit unneeded. Just more assets to load in. I don't know. I can only speculate. I don't know the first thing about actual, like, programming and loading and all that fun shite. God help me if I did. Okay. You know what? I'll fight these couple of Digimon. Why not? Experience points, yo. Oh, man. And let me tell you, I got to a point where I was just like, okay, I'm decently far in the game. I want to figure out where there's a good grinding area, right? Somewhere I can just go through time and time again. And I found that in the very first domain of this area, the power domain. But, looking online, and I swear that people that make guides for this are shit posters. Not even joking. Hey, what's a good way for easy experience points? Fight every fight that you see. It's like, gee, thanks. That the thing that I knew that I was going to need to do in the first place. I was meaning a location, a place, a certain group of Digimon, maybe? I do know now that there's like certain groups later on in the game that give like 500 plus, which might have made my life a lot easier, but it would have been the equivalent of going down into the bottom of the Dio domain, I think, and just doing nothing but fighting the things there. Whereas, currently I'm still pretty decent with experience points that, 200-ish means I can level up in like 10 fights. Again, kind of just a love-hate relationship with this game. I like it. I really do. I like its battle system. I like its animations. It's just that everything loads so slowly. So every single time that you go in and just like, okay, even just spamming the first attack that's on your list, which is what I've been doing for the past like 10 hours-ish. It's just, no. Holy shit, have I put more time into this game than I did Elden Ring? For the purposes of a Let's Play? Son of a bitch. I'm only just realizing that I kind of like it, but I kind of hate it at the same time. Alright. And like, it's just like 25% faster, you know? The game could be 25% faster with any of its loading, any of its pause removals, and it would have been just not perfect, but it would have been far more tolerable, especially during the grind. I honestly don't know if it's been like 10 hours, but it's definitely been a lot of time. Maybe more like 8. Okay, what was I about to say? Am I trapped in that room? Oh, a Digimon. Let me tell you though, once you get to this point in the game too, it's a lot easier to do the grind. Because you're not like, okay, so what I had done before, when I had messed up which Digimon I wanted to fuse with Monty to make him into a V-Mon, not a V-Dramon, I buggered that up terribly and was like, oh, balls. So it was back to the grind. Which, again, the only thing that makes the grind pretty intolerable is the speed of the combats. So I basically had to re-level them up to 40 plus. I think it was just 40 this last time. So their max should be 42, 43? Because I had to use a champion. I think the champions were like level 15. I used 2 Deltamons for Monty and Kuga, and a Tuskmon for Rosemon, Kiki. Yeah, 2 more fights like that, another level up. Yes, once these areas are cleared out, they're not that terrible. The only other problem with them is, like, the invisible traps. Cannot tell you how many times I really kicked the can to invisible traps. What's that gonna be, like 3? 1, 2, 3. Ow. Hoping I went the right way. What's up here? Not the way out. Or is it? Another Seadramon. 2 Seadramon. Guess I'm fighting at least 1. I do like, too, that they do completely heal you once you get a level up. Doesn't complicate things. But it does, allows you to keep pushing, keep going. Other than that, I don't know. Again, just my biggest gripe with this game has been, and will probably forever be, just the speed of it. Like, no joke, I was considering the idea of, well, not actually considering it, but thinking of the idea of, seeing how much I could do. Not restarting. God, no. I don't know. My brain's all over the place right now. Like, I was considering restarting it, but realizing that'd be foolish, and a giant waste of like nearly 100+ hours. Got one more. They level up to 26. Alright. Now I just see if the Digimon over here. No, I think that Digimon was trying to run away. What do we got over there? Deltamon? Yep, Deltamon, Cyclonemon, Soulmon. Ah, there. Oh, you dirty sons of bitches. Okay. I was worried there for a second because I thought it was actually locked behind locked behind a red stone wall, which I literally cannot destroy. Wait, are they running at me? I thought they were running away. Oh well. Take on this group, level up again. But yeah. Sorry to say though that if folks were expecting more, I don't know, bombast from these later levels, not really. Like I'm pretty much just using the same attacks to completely wipe through a group of enemies. Anything less would be kind of pointless. Flaming rocket. Although I won't lie, the animations of this have made me really want to play the digital card game again. Even though post-game of that is balls hard. Oh boy. Just thinking about how hard it was too. Like if you, I seem to recall if you didn't do your grinding for the post-game, digital card battle really bent you over and took you to Brown Town. Like almost from the first enemy. Yeah, people will need to tell me if they're interested in that idea. Me coming back to digital card battle and, you know, seeing how that goes. I would definitely want to grind something fierce for good cards, good champions, and whatnot. I'm always imagining when they do their item animations, like Ragermon there is just going rar, rar, rar. Still very much prefer Flamedramon. Oh god. I'm also just realizing how hard it might have been to get a Magnamon. Which, I mean, he's a cool Digimon. Definitely not my favorite of the Vmon line. I don't know, something about fire with Flame Dramon just appeals to me. An Andromon? That's an Andromon. I actually did fuse an Andromon with like ones each with each of the party that I currently got going. And you know, Lightning Blade, not that great. Okay, I think for the rest of these guys I'm gonna just run away from. Because I feel like I'm relatively close to the end of this place. Oh no! I think that's the first time in several hours that I've failed to run away. Maybe I just didn't give Lightning Blade its fair share, you know? I don't remember what kind of an attack it is. I just remember it being an attack. Didn't do much damage. But we were also still leveling up, so I don't know. Although I will say that when leveling up this latest time, having used Deltamon in both Kuga and Monty, their triple attack force thingy mabob, that's actually really helpful when, you know, the Digimon are still rather weak. I think I had been roughly level... God, how long was it? I want to say it had taken roughly 2, maybe 3 hours this latest time. Oh god, are you gonna force me to go all the way around? Shit. Excuse me, is that a Metal Greymon behind me? I'll sawed off to you too. Yep, that's a Metal Greymon. Metal Greymon, Capitarimon, Apemon. Interesting combination. Sod it. If it's not a return bug, then I generally don't care. The return bugs are the worst because they will return your Digimon one by one back to your domicile. Oh, fuck you, man. At this point, I might as well just go back and then call an episode here. I hate these. Excuse me. Alright, cool, great, fantastic, superb. Totally wasn't having myself a good time just blitzing through that place or anything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here then. When we return, I will be back where I was because I don't want to try to force people through all that nonsense again. So, thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.